What's up, everybody, and hello to Bricks and Toys. Today is not a part of your normal scheduled content, so by me making this video, we're not taking time out of doing our reviews. I'm currently building the Droideka, and you know what? It seems like a pretty fun set. That video should be coming out the day after you guys see this video, but I am going to be using my platform here with 1,075 subscribers at the time of filming this to kind of get something off of my chest about cyberbullying and the internet. And like I said, this does not take away from your normal scheduled content, so don't get upset. You guys don't have to watch this video. This is an odd day video, as it's released on an odd day, not an even day. If you guys are long-term followers of the channel, you guys know I only make videos on the even days. But let's stop rambling about odd days and even days, and let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video. And I want to talk a lot about bullying. See, bullying, cyberbullying, to be more exact, is something that is currently playing really, really close to my heart. When I took this channel in hopes to be a beacon of light for my daughters who are growing up in an online era, to show them that people will have opinions and we don't need to take those opinions to heart and be upset about them. And by having this channel, I deal with a lot of criticism and a lot of, strange comments here and there. And I use those comments as opportunities to show my daughters how to react in such environments. With us in our home, my daughter recently had an incident where I got a call from the school, and I guess due to cyberbullying, she was saying something about bringing a gun, hurting herself. Needless to say, I'm on top of it, and now we're currently going to get her some help, and hopefully I can help get her straightened out. But I did have to take away her Roblox, where she learned about most of that stuff based on cyberbullying on Roblox. Kids, whether they're kids or, pedophiles pretending to be kids on there, were saying some really hurtful stuff without even knowing who she is or what she looks like as a person. And it really breaks my heart to hear such a wonderful 9-year-old little girl come down and be so hard on herself due to things that people say online. But that is not what inspired this video. That's only part of what inspired this little video I wanted to make for you guys. The other part was I actually recently got attacked really hardcore by somebody in the comment section. And they were the meanest that I have ever read anybody in my comments. You guys can write to me all you want and say all you want. But for this moment in my life that I'm going through with my kids, I saw this comment. I'm going through this with my daughter, with her own things. And I'm like, you know what? This is my time to share my story on my platform and be a beacon of light and a role model to my kid. And what happened was I had a person come onto one of my videos and say a lot of mean words. And we're going to go over this word for word as a whole. And the video that they decided to attack me on was my Titanic scam video. I know at this point around 120 to 125 of you guys actually subscribed to my channel because of that video. I don't know why. Maybe you guys like the energy. Maybe you guys like me getting a little spicy. Whatever the reason is, thank you so much for 45,000 views or whatever it is and 125-ish subscribers on that video. I appreciate you guys for joining me through such a awkward time in my development as a person into this channel. I recently had to shut off all comments to that section because I kept having to repeat myself over and over and over and over again about the outcome of that video. And the outcome of that video, I've said it before and I'll say it again. We were able to return it, and then we ended up getting another one. But regardless, we never bought the Titanic in the correct way. We were new to Lego. We didn't know what we were doing. We overpaid for an eBay scalper. You know what? We got to move on, people. We all make mistakes. So this user, he goes by the name of Friendly Reptile. And I was really hoping with a name like Friendly Reptile that he may be a friendly reptile. But in this comment, he was more like a venomous snake. He wrote to me, this was based on my Titanic scam video, over a year and some change ago. I saw the video where the comments are disabled, so I have to write it here. The original Lego product is no better than the fake one. Yeah, it's a scam, but it's a good thing because the end result is the same for a good price, while you have to be the dumbest idiot on the planet to pay $800 for the Lego shit. Lego as a company is also pure shit that shouldn't be supported. Equals, I guess, hundreds of people told the same, so comments got turned off by a blind fanboy. There's a lot of spelling errors, but you know what? When people get upset, sometimes, punctuation is the last thing on their mind. For some reason, this person was upset. And you know what? You're entitled to be upset at my videos. I would like the language to be turned down a little bit because, even though my videos are not made for kids, I would like kids to be able to, read through my comments and not have to read such language, even though I'm trying to keep my language down in my videos themselves. Because I get a little excited and I say, shit sometimes myself. So I ended up writing that guy back. And I said, for a name like Friendly Reptile, you have to be the meanest person to ever comment on any of my videos. The comments were disabled because people were asking over and over again if it worked out. Everyone I speak to knows the quality to Lego is not matchable. The fake bricks feel rubbery, they don't click right, etc. That was shot over a year ago, by the way, with a lot of inexperience. But it is one of my biggest contributors to my channel. I wish I knew what I know now, and I didn't make the mistakes that I did in that video. I'm sorry that you're upset in life and feel the need to attack people that you do not know. And that's what I wrote him. Now, he did follow me up with a response a few hours later that said, so you have more experience now, and that's a good thing. You still make mistakes that you shouldn't do, like the following. I'm not upset in my life. It's not a sign of being smart if you just fire standard phrases into the room, but I can't explain to you why my comment was like that. I thought you were one of those Lego fanboys that isn't able to handle other people's thoughts on things like he likes. Then I made a mistake. I thought you paid $150 to $200 for the fake Titanic, and now argues about it not being original, but later I saw that it was sold as Lego, and I understand that this is shit. I wanted to edit my comment, but you couldn't find it, so I thought you deleted it, and that's why I posted my second comment. Sorry for being that way, because most of this was a mistake by simply not understanding the situation. So, Friendly Reptile, if you are watching, I do want to say, you know what? It is what it is, man. It's all cool. You see, guys, my skin is as thick, if not thicker, than a reptile. You could say my skin is as thick as a hard shell on a tortoise. That kind of stuff does not affect me. I will say something brief in response to a mean comment. I'm not afraid of it. But this is the kind of stuff that I have to lead by example for my daughters. And not only that, as a social media presence. This person clearly probably didn't watch the full video, went back and saw it. And I'm going to tell you guys right now about the Bricks and Toys YouTube channel. I make videos. Sometimes the content that I want to make for you guys goes above money. And sometimes I do some pretty dumb stuff with money. I'm going through my credit card finances right now, and it's not pretty, everybody. I'm in a lot of debt. But I do this because I want to make certain videos for you guys. And as a brand new content creator, we have to take these shots. We have to take these chances. But last year, my channel's finances was being ran by somebody other than myself. And a lot of things happened that should never have happened, like buying an authentic Titanic for $200 more on eBay and getting scammed for it, and then getting our money back, and then doing it again and getting a real one the second time. We should have never have done that. We should have waited for a legitimate one to come out and then buy it. But you know what? We all have to learn. So, finishing up with the Friendly Reptile, he did go on to another one of my videos, and this is a comment that really upsets me. And it upsets me a lot. It's the comment of, such a crybaby. Okay, so when he said that to me, I wrote to him, do you need a hug? You are very mean. Do you walk this tall in real life? It would be interesting to find out if you do. If so, I would still give you that hug because clearly you weren't hugged enough growing up. To which they wrote me back and they said, sorry, but my first comment was not showing up, so I thought you deleted it and I got still enough hugs, but thanks. Some punctuation errors with the writing, but it's all okay. And Friendly Reptile, if you're watching this, I still want to give you a hug because you are a person nonetheless. And that's the problem with this world is we all need to hug and love one another. I'm not trying to be a hippie from the 60s. There's just way too much hate in this world. Why do we got to be so violent? We all do things for a certain reason. And the crybaby stuff. People, I'm not a crybaby. I am a content creator. Getting a little excited about certain things here and there is what makes content. So if I'm complaining about something with Lego, that's my job. If I'm complaining about not being able to buy something, that's my job. I'm supposed to cry. It's what gets the videos going. Unfortunately, you cannot make a video being 100% straight edge and taking everything on the chin. People don't want to watch that content. You need to go by how you feel and what the people want to watch. I am a 100% authentic YouTube channel, and I let you guys see all the emotions throughout everything I do. Where normally in life, I'm very tight to the chest. I keep all the pain and all the things that hurt me inside of myself. I don't let anything out. So when I hear a comment of you being a crybaby, it's like, come on, guys. I'm just expressing myself correctly in front of you guys. This is why I don't talk to people about my feelings in the real world, is because you just can't. You see, everybody, I'm going to tell you a dark little secret about me. I was raised by an abusive alcoholic father. I was his punching bag for 16 years until I got tired of it, and I stood up to him with a 2x4. Ever since then, I have been away from him and my own individual. I don't have a relationship with my father because I'm tired of it. But you guys don't hear me on this channel complaining about I couldn't play with Spider-Man because my daddy beat me. I could have easily have mentioned that, but that's going too far. But through everything, I've just learned to take everything on the chin. The important thing is I did not get upset with this person. I took his comments, I kept them inside, and what I gave back was nothing but an open, loving, and honest answer. And that's what I want to teach my kids. And if you know anybody out there going through any bullying, show them this video, and hopefully they can see kind of what I did with this person and how to redirect that hate and that anger. Because fire is only going to be met with more fire. Someone always has to be the water. I've been married for 10 years. Not sure how much longer that's going to go, as I am getting to the point in my own personal marriage to where I am tired of always putting out the fire that my wife puts onto me. But the thing is, I always try to meet everything with water. There's no need to keep escalating a situation. We don't need to be getting rough and rowdy. My rough and rowdy days was when I was 20. I've done time, and I tell you what, it's not fun. We all need to grow up. We all need to be nice. And that is it for this little side project video. I really hope that you guys understand what I'm saying here. I'm not usually well-spoken. That's kind of like the weird thing about what I do with my channel. I don't write anything. I just tell you guys right off the top of my head how I feel. I don't really plan anything. I just go in and do it. So hopefully you guys got everything that I'm saying, and hopefully you guys could take away a little bit of this positivity and this understanding for your own lives and for your own kids. And hopefully this all falls on good ears. I really hope so. But we will see. With that, guys, unfortunately, even though it's not a Lego-related video, I'm still going to plug the way I normally do, with me saying, if you guys want to support this Lego channel, there's a thanks button down below. With that, you guys can donate and show some support. If you guys want to show your support in other ways, just hit that subscribe button. Clearly, we don't just talk about toys. Sometimes we got to talk about our feelings like we're having a therapy session. It is what it is. And like I said earlier, if you know someone that could benefit from these words and maybe learn from my actions on how I handle these trolls, share this video with them. like the video, comment your thoughts down below. I'm not trying to open up a can of worms. I'm just trying to say sometimes people get angry and they don't have to get angry. As you can see, he calmed down the moment that I was like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to get mad back at you, but I'll give you a hug because it seems like we need to hug. But with that one, everybody, back to our regular scheduled programming. If you watched this all the way through, thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one.